Hey, right guys, Trophy Munchers Joe here, and today we are watching and reacting to episode 8 of Elite Season 4, which is of course the finale. We get to see what this huge mystery has been about. Who will Ari pick? Will she pick Sam? Will she pick Guzman? Does anyone care? No. No one cares. The mystery is going to be so underwhelming. You know when you just know something's going to be shit? Yeah, I feel like that's what I'm getting with this. Is I'm going into this finale knowing that the big reveals that they're going to attempt to do are going to be shit. They're going to be bad. They're not going to. Just think of the mystery with season one. Like, see, here's the thing. Season one, they had a. I know I've gone through all the mysteries already in a previous episode and reviewed them, but the reason I bring up season one is because yes, it was the same thing where something happened to a character we didn't know, but throughout the first season we had the charm of learning all these characters and meeting them and knowing what these relationships were going to be like. And this has a character that we don't know, again, who's in a tragedy, but the tragedy is terrible. We don't care about the character, and we know the characters already, but what they've done differently to even spice it up even more is they've just ruined all the characters we grew to love the past 3 seasons. Omar's boring, Anders crap, Guzman's a dick, Sam's actually alright. Is that, yeah, that's all the characters that have been there since season one, and I'd say one of them is good. They've ruined Ander, they've ruined Omar, they've ruined Guzman. They're not ruined Ander and Omar, I don't think they're bad people, I just think they're extremely boring. They're very boring. Guzman's boring and a twat, and Sam's the only one where I'd say he's actually decent, which is insane. Like, some people replied to that comment I made in one of the episodes saying, how have we got to a point where Sam is the best character out of the original cast? How has that happened? So yeah, the finale, I have no expectations. I guess we'll do some predictions. I'm going to say... I can't... The thing is, I don't care enough to... I've not even thought about it till this point, like actually trying to predict what happens. You know, usually when you go through a season of a show, like, you care. You predict what maybe will happen by the end of the season, whereas here I'm not cared enough to think. I think Philip will get outed as being an abusive rapist, so that'll be good. Ari's going to fall in some water, and she's also been beaten up by someone. Who beat Ari up? It's not going to have been Sam, and it's not going to have been Guzman. I feel like that is so... You know, I wouldn't put it past the writers, but that is so unlike them to do that. So I'm not going to say it's either of those. I'm going to say it's... maybe this Armando guy. Armando. Maybe it's him. Yeah, we'll go with Armando. Maybe he's doing it out of retaliation, because maybe Mencia kind of outs him as well. I don't know. We shall see. No one cares, but we'll still see. So episode 8, guys, if you enjoy, remember to leave a like. If you're new, remember to subscribe. The next Netflix show I believe we have is maybe, even though it doesn't even have a release date, it's either going to be Stranger Things Season 4, The Witcher Season 2, or You Season 3. I think they're the 3 Netflix shows we're basically going to be doing by the end of this year at some point. I just don't know when they're going to be. Obviously, we have other shows coming as well, like we're doing One Tree Hill and Friends. So if you are new to the channel and any of the, you know, series I'm doing interest you, maybe stick around. We've got a great little community going on with like the One Tree Hill and the Friends, so I'm loving them, the guys. So yeah, but in terms of Netflix shows, we have those coming towards the end of the year, which will be fun. But yeah, this season's been very disappointing. There's nothing they can do in this episode to really save it, but I'll leave my final review for the season after this episode. So yeah, down below will be the Patreon if you want access to the uncut reactions to Elite Seasons 1 to 4, as well as all the other shows I do, as well as my Twitter, which is just Trophy Joe, and then OTH for One Tree Hill. And then in the pinned comment will be a link to the charity for the month, so make sure to click that if you want more information on what that charity is. But for now, episode 8, let's do this.
Esto es todo lo que me vas a decir después de lo que pasó anoche. O sea que todavía olías aire, hijo de puta. Guzmán. Te voy a decir una cosa, Samuel.
And now these two have fell out.
Es un mentiroso.
Here's what they did. They made them rivals, so they... Yeah, you love Triangle.
Pero no tienes ni puta idea.
Then they pretended that they were best of friends again, just so they could have this moment. Alright, that was so underwhelming. That was so shocking.
De todo tú eres mi amigo. Y lo último que quiero es joderte o hacerte daño.
the last thing you want. Good job, Ari. Jeez, you just handled that perfectly, didn't you? Why did she need Sam there to tell them both she loved them both? What the fuck?
Ya no sé qué pinto aquí, tío, la verdad. Tú tampoco deberías haberte quedado hasta ahora. Tendrías que haberte ido cuando querías.
That's the actors talking about when they should have left the show. Oh no, not that look again. No, we've had that same look between these two for probably about 24 times. Actually, no, I think it's been 27 times. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. He needed a reminder. He needed to put that in his notes that he needs to see Omar. Just in case he forgot.
Mira, ni lo que te voy a contar de Mencía no lo hago ni por inquina ni por tratar de recuperarla. Porque de hecho, sigue contándotelo, lo voy a perder para siempre. Si te lo cuento es por si su hermana puede ayudarla ya que a mí no me deja.
I feel like that's the storyline that's gonna end up with Ari being the way she is at the end, in the big mystery that we get.
Estábamos de fiesta y habíamos bebido mucho.
He just has not hit a single beat right, has he?
Ah, pero no me digas que no es normal que malinterpreta las señales.
Resuscitate me. He misinterpreted when she said get off me about 20 times. Oh, I'm so sad and weak.
Lo siento.
Oh, mate, I'm sorry.
Lo siento.
Y es absurdo porque no quiero.
It's absurd, but I love you. How's that absurd?
No me perdono haberme rendido contigo.
That's pretty reasonable. You broke up, what, like 4 days ago?
Pensaba que te morías. Yo, si tú estás dispuesto, quiero volver a intentarlo.
No, please. We're not having you two get back together. Not a chance. Yeah, delete the reminder that you had to speak to Omar.
¿Cómo espera?
Yay. Their final kiss? December 31st. So it's been a bit of a time skip now, I'm assuming.
De hecho, le dejé bien claro que si no quería volver conmigo, lo aceptaría.
So they're back together now. Here we go, guys. The pier, the fireworks, it's all coming to fruition. You know what? I respect Guzman for just dipping, to be fair. I don't respect him this season, but I respect that one moment.
El ímpetu de su hijo no es un tema de biología, Su Alteza, sino de educación.
Wrecked. Wrecked. Good on you, Kayana. Actually, Kylie, you know what? She's decent this season. I think her storyline has been awful, but I do think her character's been more bearable this season than last.
Para hacerlas por ti. ¿Sabes? Si no hubiera nadie que pensó antes en su futuro que en mí.
No, 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 no. That's not what happened, but she tried to make it work, mate, and you didn't want it because you wanted to sleep with someone else. We haven't really had Ander and Guzman's friendship at all this season. Literally not all. I can't believe they're back together. That's hilarious. What's the point in their story? Watching no one push her and she just falls in because she's drunk. She punches herself in the face. Or that bed collapses on her head. And then she rolls off into the water. I won't put it past his show. He's going to do that. And now Guzman's seen him talking and he's going to fuck. This is just... This season is everyone sees someone else having a conversation with someone that they want to have a conversation with. Oh, great. Of course he's here. So he's here, so my Armando prediction could be possible. You know, usually when you get the build up to the big finale of the season, you're like, oh my god, like season 1, 2, and 3, you're like, oh, it's happening, it's happening. We're at the place, the things are going to happen. Oh my god, it's about to kick off. Here I'm like, how long till the end of the app? 24 mins. There's the text. Mind blown so far. Really just powerful stuff. That was one of the endings of the app. You should leave. Are they gonna break up? Love Island Season 5 Episode 27,000.
Vete. Que no me
Leave. Leave me, Ander. It's not worth us. My heart is with you. My heart is in you. You are my heart. Love, love, heart, heart. Dreams. You are my dreams, though. Oh my. That's the script. I'm reciting the script here.
Me hace feliz si eres feliz.
Amazing. Amazing. Just gets you right in the feels, that, doesn't it? Oh, here we go. Is she seen her talking to Armando? Oh, yes. Here we go. This is where it's about to happen. Right.
Guzmán,
Oh, this is where his bruised hand comes from. He punches Sam.
me molaría empezar el año abrazando a mi amigo.
Might be a bit of a...
Te da exactamente igual que mi hermana no quiera hablar.
¿Qué mierda tienes?
Here we go. Is this the big plot twist?
Voy a llamar a mi padre.
¿Qué haces?
Ya te lo he dicho, estoy llamando a mi padre.
This is it. He's the one who does it. I called it. Start of the episode. I was like, it's Armando. Another character that was just had like 4 scenes in this show. Yeah. What? Is that the twist? Oh, those two are just kissing. Alright. Poor me, you two squabbling while you... Yeah, cool.
Maintenant, tu en
Did you see that acting? They were the punches. Yo, what the fuck? And no one can see down there on the pier? You mean the bit that sticks out into where you're all looking at? Oh my god, this is another big plot twist, guys. This was the ending. I'll be the pier, oh my god. Oh my god.
Me ha pasado, no sé en qué estaría pensando.
That's the twist.
Espero media hora en el aparcadero del lago.
Mind blown. And then Ander walks in and stares at him. Bro.
¿Quién es ese? ¿Qué te ha hecho?
She looks way worse when she's in hospital. Go on, be the hero. Yeah, leave her there. But she's up and about. What the? You left her there. Fucking Jesus. Ah, there you go. That was real smart, Guzman. I'm gonna leave this person who's not smart. At least tell someone she's down there. There we go. Big choreography 5. The big 1v1 of the season. Yo, he's got a flare. He's gonna set him on fire. Do it. Set him alight. Oh, has he killed him? Alright. What? So Guzman's a murderer. Yep, you left her there, mate. What do you think was gonna happen? You didn't tell anyone she... Oh, she fell on her back, luckily. If she fell on her front, she'd be done. Well, you... Can you not see her? This is a mess. It's so poorly done as well. It's just like, that's impressive storytelling there. Guzman went to the pier and didn't check the water. Did he not use his head?
Es que yo no sé qué me ha pasado, Guzmán. O sea, te juro que yo nunca me he dejado confundir por mis sentimientos.
Wait, so that's it?
Sé que tú siempre vas a estar para mí.
This is the ending. They're going, man, what the fuck? What is this?
Espero que los buenos fueran mucho más.
Not really. Not with this season, trust me, mate. Trust me, the good moments do not outnumber the bad. What the fuck was that? Come here, bro. My favourite bro. Here's our cast leaving, guys. This is their ending. Say bye to Ander. Say bye to Guzman. This is... We have Omar and Sam left. Omar's boring as fuck. And Sam's just not that great with that Carla. He's fine. What? This is so crap. This is their ending. They should have left. They should have just ended the show as season 3. Are they going to kiss? Don't go, Mr. Frodo! Fucking about headbutted there. It went a bit hard, didn't it? Goodbye, Ander. I've always loved you.
Te quiero.
Mm.
No más.
So they got back together for half an app. Not even, yeah, half an hour. Bye guys. I'm sorry you had to suffer through this season. I'm sorry they forced you to stay on for another season where you shouldn't have been here at all. I know, Omar, that's how I feel. Omar's all of us after this season. Oh, is Patrick going to go beat him up? Sit back down, mate. Sit down. Look at the long ass fingers, what the fuck? Is that it? Fuck me. That's it. That's the end. That's painful. That is really painful. They've butchered the show. They've butchered the show. Why? Why? That was the ending. That was actually the last episode of the season. Not of 30 Reasons Why. Not of Riverdale. Not of Glee. It was Elite. That's what hurts more. You expect it with other shows, or certain other shows, but with Elite, you don't expect that. That was consistently one of the most boring and dull seasons of a show that I've ever reacted to. Really, I mean that, because again, with Glee and Riverdale, you can have a laugh and you can take the piss out of those shows and you know what you're getting. Whereas this, I expected so much more. In my head, I was like, okay, it might not be as strong as 1, 2, and 3. This is like before I started the season. I was like, it's not going to be most likely as strong as 1, 2, and 3 because we do have a different cast. And I actually didn't even want to really react to this season. The only reason I did was because, one, there's nothing else out anyway, and I'm not done a Netflix show in a while, but it was mainly because they did keep... I thought they were going to change the entire cast, but they said they were keeping 4 or 5 of the characters. I think it was 4 of the main, and then we had like Rebecca and Katiana that we'd known from previous seasons as well, and then they had like the specials with side note as well, the special with Carla and Sam, I said this in another reaction as well, but now I can 100% confirm that those 45 minutes between Carla and Sam was better than this entire season. It was better than 8 hours of this season, those 45 minutes were. So I actually kind of wish I reacted to those specials because at least it was something good. But yeah, this season, we'll go through... Okay, I said there was 6 good scenes in this entire season. I'd say, I'm just going to go off the top of my head with the scenes I liked. The singer from the last episode, she was sick. Not the last episode, it was episode 6. She was really strong, liked her. I liked the scene where Guzman was talking about helping someone who could be drowning, like teaching them to swim. That was Guzman's best scene of the entire season. I like the kind of, not bond, but I guess the stuff between Sam and Benjamin. I felt like that was really strong. Oh my god, I've just had so many... I've just got hit with so many things like Katiana and Philip led to nothing. What was the point? What was the point in that? Anyway, so there's 3 scenes. 4th scene, I'd say Mencia and Rebecca were decent. I'd say they were okay. We'll talk about how much the show went in circles, but I didn't like that about it. But they did have chemistry in it. It worked for the most part. I think Mencia as a character. Ari I liked for the first half, and then when she started playing around with Sam and Guzman, I went off her instantly, so I didn't like her at all. I think that is all the positives. Ari wasn't a positive, so we're kind of going into negatives already. Yeah, that's all the positives. We have like 5 scenes or / moments. Omar and Patrick, boring, didn't lead anywhere. They got back together, they broke up, they got back together, they broke up, they got back together, over and over and over and over and over. That has been their story since season 3. Well, season 3, their story was way better than this, and even that was the weakest part of season 3. I think I said it was one of the weakest parts of season 3 was their relationship. It was just Omar cheating on him for the entire season, but here it was both of them just being annoyed at each other and angry and annoyed and it was so repetitive. So Omar and Ander were boring. So was Patrick. Patrick wasn't even a character. He was just someone who got in the way of them both and pissed about a bit and had sex with them. That was his character. It's so bad. Patrick was so boring and bland. He was like stale bread. It was just shit. Then we had Ari and the love triangle, which was exactly the same in episode 1 as it was in episode 8. Nothing changed there. It just tried to cause a bit of friction between Guzman and Sam, but it didn't work at all. It was boring. Nadia was in like 3 scenes and Guzman and her broke up, which I'm pissed about, but I just felt nothing when it happened because we were 3 episodes in at that point and it was just like, it's already done. I just couldn't care less at that point. I was like, you've already ruined Guzman as a character, so why not ruin the one good relationship you had with the show other than Carla and Sam. I'm not including Omar and Amber because they've ruined those two. I know they were good in season 1 and 2, but they've ruined those two anyway, so I'm not saying they're a good relationship anymore. Rebecca and Mencia were fine, but this whole ending with Armando being the one to do, I didn't care anyway, but my lord, it was even worse than I would have imagined. Like, exactly how I predicted. The start of the episodes where it showed a flash forward and then the end of the episodes where it showed a flash forward meant nothing. Oh, Guzman had a bruised hand because he punched Sam. Who cares? And then the big plot twist was that Armando was the one who beat her up, and then Guzman killed him. What? That's your main plot for the season, okay? And talking about plots as well, they didn't have any. There was no plots. There was nothing that worked with this season that felt like it was a thread of a storyline. It was all just bits and pieces that they dotted throughout, and it was just a mess. It was an absolute mess. Am I missing any characters? I don't think so. If I am, but I don't care. I just don't care enough to really force my brain to remember. But yeah, we'll talk. Yeah, Felipe and Katiana, nothing. Just didn't have an ending. It just didn't have an ending. I guess the ending was that she looked at Felipe and was like, "You're a problem," and then walked off, which was fine. But I felt like maybe there should have been a bit more there, but there wasn't. So Felipe, I'm assuming, is going to be in season 5, and we'll see more of him. Great. You know, I'd say at this point, just wipe the slate clean. Get rid of all the characters. Bring in a load of new cast members. Get rid of even the new ones you brought in this season. Just start again, because they're going to need to do a hard reset after this. I don't really know. Like, why is Omar still there? What's Omar going to do? What's Patrick going to do? What's Sam going to do? Like, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? Just do season 5, have it be the last season, do 10 years later, or 5 years, not 10 years, do 5 years later, and then bring back like Carla, Lou. I know the thing is, these actors and actresses don't want to be there anymore, that's the problem, so they can't do that, and they're not going to just wait an actual 5 years to release season 5, which is what I think they should do. Is I think, you know what, leave Elite for 3, 4, 5 years, then come back with a final season and have Carla be there and Lou, and just have 8 episodes of them, have a little mystery there, sure, whatever, but just wrap up their story well. That's what I think that's the best outcome. But the thing is, they're not going to do that. They're going to keep milking the cow until it's dead. And they're going to give us season 5 of crap story, probably, with these new characters, and then bring in some new characters that are going to be uninteresting, and then we're going to have a season 6, and they're going to have another mystery with the same characters, and it's not going to be fun or interesting at all. And then maybe season 7 will be the last season, and that'll be the season we can all look forward to, because then maybe, just maybe, the actors and actresses might come back for the final episode, and that'll be it. And then we can all rest in peace and look at this show for what it once was. I hope this is the worst the show gets, because I know they're going to go for more seasons. They're going to go for more than 5 seasons. And I don't want to look at this show as another one of those shows that just went on for 7 seasons, and it had 3 seasons of greatness and then went to shit for like another 4. I don't want to. I just want. I don't know. Because there's no win here. They can go on for more seasons and it'll probably be shit. Or they can end it here, but you're ending on the most tragic note ever. there's no winning. The best reality is they go for more seasons and it's really good, but I don't see how that works because you've got rid of most of the cast at this point. Because like the best outcome is I want Carla to come back and Lou and all the characters to come back and they have one last blowout of a great season. But those actors aren't. If they do want to do that, they're not going to want to do it for at least like 3 years. I don't think. And even then, it's like even then they might not want to. So it's like I really don't really know what they could do. I don't really fucking they fucked themselves over a bit here. This was that bad of a season. It wasn't like it was a good season. It was like an okay season. It was like you could work from it. It was really that boring that I just don't really know what the plan is here. I know they've been renewed for a 5th season, so I guess we'll find out. But yeah, rating for this episode, I'm going to give this episode a 5 out of 10. I think it was better than the last episode, but still, the build-up was garbage. And as for the rating for the season, before this episode, I was going to give it like a 5.5 or something. But I think I'm going to go a 4... No, I'm going to go a 4.8 out of 10. I'm going to go below a 5. I think I had a few good scenes in there. I think Sam was good. They had good moments. They had some good chemistry with certain characters. But the reason I'm giving it such a low rating is because 1, I expected better with the season, and 2, the plot for this season was everyone's having sex and it's horny. That was the plot for the entire season. And 3, I'm going to slap on a third reason there. The mystery was so underwhelming. Like I was underwhelmed anyway, and it somehow managed to be even more disappointing when I watched the last episode here. That I'm just, how did they write this and then go, yeah, we'll have that as the mystery? Oh mate, yeah, 4.6 or whatever. I just gave it out of 10. This was very underwhelming. This was one of the most boring, bland seasons of a TV show I've ever reacted to. And I've reacted to Riverdale, 13 Reasons Why, and Glee. I've done all 3 of those shows. Oh, what they've done. I will, you know what, I'll still do season 5, because in my head I'm like, surely it can't get worse than this. Surely not. Cut to Curb Your Enthusiasm. It cut to me in like a year and a half's time when I'm doing season 5 and I'm like, I want to blow my brains out because it's so bad or something. Yeah, there we go guys. Thanks for watching. I hope these reactions have been fun for you guys in some way, because I apologise if not. It's just been such a hard season to do. I wish I could have got this all done in a day and just be done with it, but it's been 3 days of my life of watching this and editing this and screen recording this and it's been... It's taken... I'm not even going to edit 7 and 8. I'm going to edit... No, I might edit 7 today and then I'm going to edit the finale tomorrow because I just don't have it in me. Yeah, I hope these reactions have been alright, but thanks for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. If you do want the uncuts to this show, you know what, don't even bother with the uncuts for this show. You don't want that. Maybe 1, 2 and 3, but you don't want the uncuts for season 4. So, but if you do want to join us for other shows, then the Patreon will be down below. We have a good community for like One Tree Hill and friends over on there. So, and the other shows we do as well, of course, but they're like the main ones is Friends and One Tree Hill. So feel free to join, and my Twitter will be down below as well, and in the pinned comment will be a link to the charity for the month. And I'll see you for the next Netflix show, which will be Witcher, Stranger Things, or You. It'll be one of those 3. And I might do season 5 of this. I'm going to really see how I feel at the time in a year or whatever, whenever it comes out. I'll let you know. So yeah, until then guys, take care. Thanks for watching. Peace.